Welcome to a reading of Inside the Mind of a Tortured Child, written by Tanya Stingley, copyrighted October 7th, 2003. Today is a bad day, but lately they all are. I am hungry, and Mother hasn't been in to feed me yet. I am dirty, and my feet are blistered from squatting on the rough concrete floor. It's raining outside. I wish I was out there. It has been a long time since I saw outdoors. There's a window, but it's too high for me to see out of, and there's nothing to climb on to get to it. I don't have much, just an old army cot and an itchy wool blanket. I miss Mother. She will come today, I hope. I am really hungry. My stomach hurts all the time now. Mother tells me to save some of the food she brings me, and I try to, but I get so hungry that I eat it all. I cry sometimes, mostly for Mother. I miss seeing her every day, but I don't cry out loud, because if he hears me, he'll come down here. I don't want him to come down here. Mother says he doesn't understand children and that I should be a good boy and stay in the basement when he's home. I've been in the basement for almost 2 years now. Mother used to let me out when he went to work. She would wash me and give me treats. We used to watch cartoons all morning, and afterwards we would have lunch together, but at 3 o'clock, I had to go back down to the basement. That's when he came home. I am 8 years old now. I don't have any sisters or brothers, and I've never seen any other children. I think they have to live in the basements of their houses too. Mother doesn't come let me out much anymore. And she doesn't bring me food every day like she used to. She says that he lost his job and now he's home all day. I don't know why he doesn't like me. I try to be a good boy, but he says that I'm the reason that they don't have anything and that Mother dotes on me too much and treats me like a baby. He says that I'm a little pain in the ass, and he hurts my mother when she says nice things about me. Then he comes and hurts me. I wish that Mother and I could run away. I wish it could be just the two of us again. Mother says she loves him and that he doesn't mean to hurt me. She says he's just going through some things and he's stressed out, but things will get better soon. I must just obey him and not get in his way or do things to make him angry. Shh! I hear Mother coming. I have to be quiet when she opens the door. I'm not allowed to run and hug her. I have to sit on my cot until she's all the way down the stairs. Mother is crying. Her face is red and she has blood in her mouth. He hit her again. I ask Mother if she is all right. She tells me to hush and eat my food quickly. I ask her to stay with me in the basement so she can be safe too. I say I don't think he understands Mother's much either. She puts her arms around me and hugs me tight. Then she tells me to hurry up and eat. She says she can't stay long today because he's angry, and she doesn't want him to start in on me too. Quickly I eat the food Mother's brought me. It's my favorite. Peanut butter and jam sandwiches, half a banana, and 2 juice boxes. I eat both of the sandwiches and drink a juice box. I save the banana and the other juice box for later. I hide it behind one of the loose bricks in the wall. He gets mad when I have food lying around. He told me if I have food left over, then he must be feeding me too much. Mother kisses my forehead and hurries back up the stairs, locking the door behind her. The rain is slowing now, and it's beginning to get dark. I am not allowed to turn on the light, so I wrap myself in the itchy blanket and go to sleep. I was sleeping pretty soundly when I heard my mother screaming. I sat up and tried to focus my eyes, but it was really dark and I couldn't see anything except for this thin strip of light coming through the basement window. I wrapped my blanket tight around myself and I tiptoed close to the basement steps. Upstairs, I hear things breaking. I heard him hollering at my mother. Then I heard something different, a bang, not like pans falling, but like a balloon popping. I heard my mother scream again, and then it got quiet. I ran back to my cot and pulled the blanket over my head and laid as still as I could. I heard the basement door opening, and I peeked to see if it was Mother, but it wasn't. It was him. I jumped off my cot and crouched in the corner with my face towards the wall. He started yelling at me and saying that it was all my fault that he had to hurt my mother. He shouted that I was a spoiled little brat and she loved him more than me, and that now it was my turn to pay for making his life miserable. I put my arms around my head and curled into a ball. I tried to make myself as small as possible. He started hitting me with a belt like he usually did. Then he started kicking me, and then he picked me up by my head and started bashing me against the wall. I felt the blood running down my face, but I didn't feel any pain. All I saw was a bright light. I thought that maybe I had died. Suddenly, he let go of me and I fell to the floor. I heard people shouting at him, telling him to move away from him. The last thing I remember hearing was a voice telling me that I was going to be all right and that no one would ever hurt me again. My mother died that night from injuries sustained from a gunshot wound. That's what the police told me. I got hurt pretty bad too, but I'm okay now. The police said that he would never be able to hurt anyone ever again. He will have to stay in prison for the rest of his life. The children's services people sent me to live in another house. I like my new family. They like children, but I'm happiest because they don't have a basement. The end. Thank you. This is my intellectual property, the property of Tanya Stingley. Thank you for tuning in.